Hi guys, so like it is breaking down the last time that Bayern Munich defeated Real Madrid away at the Saint-Germain, and also breaking down the ritual of pie in regards to Bayern Munich knocking off Madrid again away on the road. The last time that Bayern Munich faced off, or I should say the last time that Bayern Munich defeated Real Madrid away at the Saint-Germain came in the year 2012, and I'm predicting Bayern Munich 6 years later to win their 6th Champions League title, to knock off Real Madrid once again on the road. Simply enough, it is the year 12 and it is the year 18 that add up to 30. Those would be the last 2 times that Bayern Munich would defeat Real Madrid away at the Saint-Germain, away on the road. What's interesting about 30 is that the manager, Jupp Heynckes of Real Madrid, of Bayern Munich, Jupp Heynckes of Bayern Munich holds the keys to the puzzle. And it is Jupp Heynckes that can win his 32nd game as the Bayern Munich manager to have a differential of 29. The 29 connects to pi because it is pi in gematria that equals 29. Right here, the last time that Bayern Munich won at the Bernabeu, they won on penalties. They won the tie on aggregate away at Real Madrid. They got the result they wanted. They went on to play in the Champions League final. Bayern Munich, they won 3-1 on penalties. It is May the 26th, this year's Champions League final, that adds up to 31. Now, it is Zinedine Zidane that has 29 losses right now, going back to pi equaling 29. The last time that Bayern Munich advanced to a Champions League final away at the Bernabeu was on the date of April the 25th. And what's interesting about April the 25th is that that was the day of the first leg between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid in this year's Champions League. So we have a parallel going on where it was Bayern Munich that won the first leg, but they ended up winning in penalties. Not every single detail can match each other to perfection for these 2 years, 2012 and 2018, and Bayern Munich would reach Champions League final away at the Saint-Germain. This year, it was Real Madrid that defeated Bayern Munich 2-1 in the first leg at Munich, Germany. The second leg, it's not going to quite go to the penalty shootout. This game ended on penalties, but it is going to be Robert Lewandowski that is going to score a hat trick. It is the 2018 knockouts at Real Madrid allowed 6 goals so far. 2 to PSG, 3 to Juventus, 1 to Bayern Munich. 3 goals scored by Bayern Munich would bring Real Madrid's goal allowed total to 9 for the knockouts. It is Robert Lewandowski that wears number 9. It is Bayern Munich that can become the 9th UEFA team to win the treble. The 2017-2018 Bayern Munich team can become the 9th UEFA team to win the treble. They would do it with number 9 Lewandowski scoring a hat trick. And at that instance, it would be Real Madrid that would allow their 9th goal of the Champions League knockouts for this year. So if they were to allow 9 goals, 11, 14, 16, 17 during this streak, 19, and 20. So they would allow their 20th goal to send Bayern Munich to Kiev. It is Kiev that equals 20 and 25 in reverse full reduction. Pi equaling 25 in simple gematria. Now, the amount of time between the second leg of Bayern advancing to the Champions League final on April the 25th of 2012, the amount of time from that date to May the 1st, check this out, is a time span of 6 years and 6 days. That is a lot like Revelation being the 66th book in the Bible. Now notice when you include the end date that is where the Ultimate Pi tribute is going to come into play. 314 weeks separate Bayern Munich's penalty win away at Madrid to advancing to the knockouts with a win at Madrid. 314 weeks. There's a significance of pi. I think a circle increases in circumference by a rate of 3.14. This is a significance of pi. Pi is a significant number to the elites. 3.14. 3 months and 14 days from Easter to the World Cup final. I explained why it was going to be a Jesuit tribute to the Jesuit Pope. This would be Zinedine Zidane's 144th career game as a manager. His 144th game. And for Zinedine Zidane, it is worth noting that the multiplier effect of 12 equals 144, the 144th game. And it is Bayern Munich that can have a 12-12 record against Real Madrid with a win, the 26th game between these two teams for the right to play for the final at Madrid. Or the final at Kiev, I should say. So there's that. And the final thing in connection to Zinedine Zidane's 144th career game, the fact that 12 wins times 12 wins would equal 144, is his win-loss record in the Champions League for Real Madrid. Not included is penalties. So I'm going to count them off for you. Real Madrid's Champions League streak. That's 2-0. That's 2-1. That's 3-1. That is 4-1. So 4-1 after the first year, not included is the penalty shootout. 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1, 9-1, 9-2, and 10-2. And then this year, a 10-2 record, we have 12-2, 13-2, 13-3, and now we have a 14 wins and 3 losses as his record. And with another loss, it would be his 4th knockout loss as a Real Madrid manager to bring his win-loss total to 14-4. Now, this would be to Dan Biren's blog. It is n that equals 14. When you talk about a 14-4 record, that is a differential of plus 10. And Real Madrid's knockout streak would end at 10. To Lewandowski, 11 letters. 2018 adds up to 11. Bayern Munich, 11 letters. 11th Champions League final. The streak ends in the 11th tie. So 14-4, that's 144. 12 times 12, 12 wins for Real against Bayern. 12 wins for Bayern against Real equals 144. And Zinedine Zidane's 144th game as the manager. So definitely I see a lot of pie going on for this Champions League. The day of the final. What is the connection? for that singular date numerology. This date numerology of 24. Their loss totals for Zinedine Zidane. He could lose his 16th game as a manager. It is 16, that equals 33. It is München in gematria, that equals 33. Munich lost to FC Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich's aggregate tie victory at Madrid, super significant, a role reversal. Instead of 2-1 the first leg for Bayern, we see a 2-1 Real Madrid, and the second leg was played on the same exact date as the first leg. April the 25th adds up to the pi value of 29 in gematria. 314 weeks from these two knockout wins away at the Saint-Germain. This is a real pi ritual that is going to be played out. Now let's see, since Real Madrid technically won that game at home, but Bayern Munich won on penalties, we can go see when was the exact last time that Munich won a game away at Madrid. Okay, so that was Real Madrid, they beat Bayern. Bayern lost that. They lost that. Okay, that was a penalty shootout game. Real Madrid won that game. That was in 2012. The first one was at home. This round of 16 tie. Where was this played at? But Bayern Munich defeated them at home that year in 2007. Yeah, and Real Madrid won that one. So they have really bad history away at the Bernabeu. Except that one year in 2012 where they managed to win in penalties. Seems like they can only beat Real Madrid at Munich. How about this semifinals in 2001? But they beat them at Munich again. So it was 2001. That was the last time that... Holy shit. Holy shit. This game was played on May the 1st. That was Bayern's last win against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. That was May the 1st. That was May the 1st of 2001. That was 17 years ago. So it was 2001 that Bayern Munich last won against Real Madrid at the Santo Bernabeu. And notice the date numerology of that May the 1st day. The first day of the 5th month, Ronaldo remaining at 15 goals. And we have 2001. This adds up to 9. Lewandowski, number 9. Hat trick. Real Madrid's 9th goal allowed in the knockouts. Bayern Munich would become the 9th team to win the treble in UEFA, the 17-18 Bayern team. The last time they won away at Madrid was on May the 1st. You cannot make this stuff up. They lost 2-1 against Madrid in 2012, but won on penalties, like I said. But your written, scripted, roto professional sports by the numbers, Pi, May the 1st, 2001, the last time they advanced on Aggregate at Madrid, it's all playing now.